welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Today I thought I would share with you some of my tips for making every day productive. I thought that this would be a great time of year to share this video, as particularly towards the start of the year, that's when people are most motivated to work hard and to get things done. So I thought this would be when everyone would be at their most productive. So I thought that I would make this video to help you make the most of that sort of beginning of the year motivational energy that you have to get things done. So I hope you find this video useful, and let's get straight into my tips for making every day productive. My number one tip is to write out a to-do list the night before. This not only ensures that you get up and get on with what you need to do straight away, as you already know what you need to do and you've got an idea of what the day is going to look like and the things you need to try and get done that day, but it also ensures, I find, that you get a good night's sleep the night before, because if you write your to-do list the night before, things stop going around your mind so much. You know it's all written down there, you don't have to think about it, you've got it all out on paper. I mean, you could also make a list on your phone as well, whatever you prefer to do. I generally go for old-fashioned pen and paper when it comes to list making. I'm such a list kind of person, but getting it down on that piece of paper or on your phone the night before, you get it all out your head, you know what you've got to do the next day, and you've got that plan, and you know it's going to be a good day, you know you're going to be productive. And then throughout the day you can just tick things off, and it makes you feel like you've really achieved something. And at the end of the day you can look back at everything you managed to get done, and it just makes you realize how much you can actually get done in the day. The only thing I would say though with making your to-do list, do make it realistic. At first you may start being a bit overly ambitious or even under ambitious of what you might be able to get done, but that all sort of comes with time and practice, knowing really how long it takes to get certain things done and just how much you will be able to do in a day. But the more you do this, the more productive you will be. Tip number 2 I find will be very useful, especially if you're someone who tends to procrastinate a lot or just doesn't like getting on with stuff, and that is to sort of plan out a rough schedule of when you would like to do something and how long it will take you. This way it'll help you to sort of get started in a way and ensure you get things done, and you can also then map out time to either just chill and watch TV, watch a film, go outside, do whatever it is that you like to generally do in your free time. By having this schedule mapped out of when you want to get certain things done by and what kind of time you want to start doing them at, then you can sort of get on with it and get it done, as you know that you'll be done by a certain point, and also have that time to relax and do whatever you want to do. So by having some kind of rough schedule as well, it ensures that you actually get on to doing all the things that you need to do. Do make it sort of flexible in a way that if you don't manage to stick to it as rigidly as you wanted to, because certain things took longer, or you may even find that certain things took a shorter amount of time, in which way you get through your to-do list even faster, which is even better. But do keep it kind of flexible, but it does at least help to give you some kind of structure to your day and when to get things done, ensuring that you do try to make time to get most of your to-do list done. My next tip is to wake up early every day and make this consistent, as well as going to bed earlier, and again make this consistent too. I honestly find that if you get up earlier, you feel like you've got so much more of the day ahead of you, you've got so much more time to get things done, especially at this time of year where it does still get dark quite early and the day just seems to go like that. Even though there's still quite a lot of hours left in the day, it just makes you feel like you can't really be bothered by the time it gets dark, and you just don't really feel like doing anything at that point. So if you get up earlier, then you'll have a lot more time to actually get the stuff done that you need to do. But then that said, if you're waking up early, definitely getting to bed a bit sooner helps for sure, because if you don't have enough sleep, you're not going to be able to be productive and do things as well as you want to do them. So definitely do try to get to bed a little bit earlier, try to wake up a little bit sooner, just make it a gradual sort of change. Don't just suddenly shock your body into waking up a lot earlier than it's used to, or going to bed a lot earlier than it's used to. Just make it sort of 10-15 minutes earlier every day, and that way you'll gradually build up on it and you'll eventually get into that habit. The only thing with it is that it is quite important to make it consistent, as you're training your body in a way to wake up at those certain times or go to sleep at those certain times. So even at weekends, maybe allow yourself a little bit extra relying, but not too much. If not, you'll easily fall out of that waking up and going to bed early kind of routine. Tip number 4 is that if you have got lots of work to get through, or you've got long hours of tasks and chores and things that need to get done ahead of you, do take regular breaks. Even though I know I definitely do this when I've got a lot to get done, I just want to power through it. I want to get it all done. I want to get it all done and out the way so I don't have to think about it. But that way you don't end up effectively getting things done. Things towards the end, you might already be tired by that point. You're not paying that much attention to it. You're not putting in as much effort as you would do. So even if you just sort of do like an hour's worth of work, and then even if you just take a short break, sort of 10-15 minutes, it really does help to re-energize your mind and also just give you that little break in between so that you don't burn out. Because if you try and get it all done without any breaks or without any sort of chance for your mind to have a bit of a rest, then you will reach a certain point and you just won't be able to get everything done that you wanted to. Whereas if you do just take those short 10-15 minute breaks, honestly, you'll get everything done so much better and actually quicker in the end, because you'll be more awake and more attentive to what you're doing. And my last tip, tip number 5, is, this may sound so simple, but it is, don't procrastinate, just do it. I heard someone else once say something about how, or some quote or somewhere that I saw about someone saying how you should just get on with things and just do it. And it really did make me think, and whenever I'm sat there debating whether I should start something or get on with my work, I think back to that quote just because it is so true. If you know you're going to have to do it, why not just get on with it and be done with it, rather than sitting there thinking about it for hours. Within that time, even if you're just sat watching TV or something while you're thinking about not doing it, it's still going to be constantly on your mind, so you're still not going to be able to fully relax. You'll still be constantly thinking about it. You might as well just get it done, out the way, and then you'll be able to just sit and watch TV or do whatever you want to do without having to worry about it, without thinking about it, and actually enjoying your free time to do whatever you want to do as well. So it is, honestly, it has made me like rethink getting stuff done sometimes, and it has really helped. So just think about that when you're debating doing something. Just think to yourself, I'm gonna have to do this in the end, why not just get on with it and just do it? So those were all of my tips for helping to make every day productive. I really do hope that you found this video useful. Let me know if you're going to take any of these tips on board, or if you have any of your own tips as well and things that you do to help make your days more productive. Let me know down below in the comments, as I would love to read through them. Also, be sure to smash a big thumbs up on this video if you did enjoy it, as well as clicking on that little red subscribe button down below if you're new to my channel. It would mean a lot if you could do that. And don't forget, there's also the notifications bell that you can tap on too, so that you're notified whenever I upload, and I'll be sure to see you very soon with a brand new video. Bye!